Hey guys, I know what you're thinking. Today's topic is probably a little bit different from what I normally talk about. Usually it's about, I tell you about the benefits of self-improvement and why it's good for you and why you should do it. But we're going to take a look at the other side of things this time, and we're going to talk about why self-improvement is ruining your lives. Okay, but right before that, guys, really quick, I just want to do the introduction and say welcome back to Tim's Club. If you're already part of the club, so good to see you guys here. I'm so happy that you guys are back, and thank you for being here. And if you're new here, guys, welcome. I'm Tim from Tim's Club, where I make videos about singing, self-development, and vlogging. So if you're into those things, subscribe to be part of the club and stick around, okay? So without further ado, we're gonna hop right into today's topic. So, a lot of the times when people are coming in to the self-improvement niche, they're kind of thinking about it, like a magical pill or some sort of steps and actions that they can take to kind of fix and change their entire life, right? Like it's gonna resolve everything and just make them, completely happy and satisfied. But I hate to burst your bubble, guys, but that's not necessarily the case. Okay, you can't just you can't just focus on one particular area and improve that and expect your entire the entirety of your life to be fulfilling. Okay, so what you guys need to understand is that yes, it's important to improve in specific areas, but also you have to look at it as a whole. If you're just working on, for example, the financial aspect of your life, and what if you don't have the health, to be able to enjoy the financial success that you achieved? Like what is all the money in the world if you're your health doesn't allow you to spend time with the family or go on vacations or do the things that you love doing, you know and even if you do have the health and the wealth, right? Let's say you got your finances set and you're healthy, but what if you don't have those connections, you don't have those friends or people in your life that you want to share your experiences with, that you want to give and make them happy, and also you want them to make you happy as well, right? That's part of the six basic human needs, guys. There's significance, and there's also contribution, right? So we feel happy and satisfied when we actually give to people, when we help them out and we share in the positivity and the abundance, right? Because it's life isn't always just about ourselves, right? And so the other need of significance is that we need to feel important, right? We need to receive as well. So we want others to help us out, or maybe just something as simple as saying thank you, showing gratitude to us, or maybe returning a favor that we helped them with, and they're coming back and they're giving us something in return. It's important to keep in mind that you have to address multiple aspects of your life, right? It's not just improving on one specific area, okay, guys? Another thing to keep in mind is that when you're going through your journey in life, know that your goals and your needs and your the things you want will change. They'll adapt, right? They'll develop. And so don't think that your one set of self-development or self-improvement rules is set in stone, where you can just use that forever. Maybe your goals or what you need to hit today is different from what it will be 5 years from now. So don't forget, guys, to update your self improvement methods, right? So that needs to constantly be changing, developing, and growing with you and your journey in your life as well, guys. So don't think it's like a one size fits all, or the same set of rules will work for a long period of time. That's not necessarily the case, guys. And so, guys, the last thing I wanted to touch upon was that yes, it's good to constantly improve and develop and keep growing yourself, but it's important to not get caught up in the statistics. It's not about always the numbers, or how many things you checked off on your checklist today, or how many goals you have hit or accomplished in a set amount of time. Guys, it's not always measured in that sense. For example, You know, if I'm practicing yoga, right, and I just started off, maybe I'm not so flexible in the beginning, right? But it's not like I'm gonna go and measure, you know, each day, oh, has my flexibility increased by this amount of centimeters? You know, that's not really the way to go about it, right? Like there'll be some days where you're feeling good and you'll be more flexible, and other days where maybe you're not feeling so well and it's, you know, less flexible. But the thing is that you're consistently doing it over time and building it up, and that is where you see, you know, the growth actually happen, the improvement actually happen, is in the, you know, the consistency and constantly, you know, practicing and putting in the effort. Okay, guys? So you know, it's not always about the numbers game, it's not always about the statistics, so don't get caught up in that. You know, sometimes improvement and growth happens in the things that you cannot see, right? The things that are invisible, or you know, not necessarily measured in numerical value like that. Okay, guys? So that's the last thing to keep in mind. Just to recap quickly, what we talked about was, you know, not to improve just one area of your life, but multiple in all areas of your life. Okay. And secondly, it's to remember that you know, life is always changing, and so we must change the ways and tools, methods that we use to grow and develop ourselves, right? So that must change as well. Lastly, we talked about, you know, that it's important to not get caught up in the numbers game, right? It's important to not get caught up in the statistics, and remember that, hey, there's growth that's happening in the things that can't be seen or measured also. So yes, just remember that. Um, and guys, if you like this, if you learned something, or if you had just had fun hanging out in the club, then go ahead and comment down below and tell me where you guys are tuning in from. And please do me a favor, hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you guys don't miss my upcoming videos, you know, so I can continue to inspire you guys one video at a time. So thank you guys all for being part of Tim's Club. Yes, respect, you guys are the best. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.